Knives Out Moo Review. Welcome everybody to the video. And this was a movie that was pretty surprisingly very good. It was a nice, pleasant surprise to watch this movie when it did come out on Amazon Prime. Now, I watched this movie a little while ago. It was less than a year ago, but probably more than 6 months ago now at this point. But this was a really, really good movie, I thought. It is a mystery slash crime genre movie, which is not a genre that I really watch that often. Most of the mystery crime movies or TV shows are very old, and a lot of them are really slow paced as well. And although they can still be good, it's just not really quite my taste in movies or TV shows. It's not really what I like to watch, but this movie, being a mystery crime show or TV show itself, had me wanting to watch other movies or TV shows that were mystery slash crime. I thought it was very well done. The plot itself, the actual story of having a guy who's got a bunch of money and he's got a greedy family that wants all of his money and he's really old, he's about to die, and then he does die, but the way that he dies, it's because he got murdered, that everybody is suspectful of themselves, and every single suspect has a motive. It's not really a original idea for a mystery, but for this movie, it isn't reliant on the originality of the plot or storyline to make it good. It's not really relying on that. What this movie is relying heavily on, the thing that makes it so good, are all of the characters that are being played in this movie. The acting and the characters are all very well done. Each character is distinct and unique from the next one. No two characters are identical, although a lot of them are very, very similar because they all want the same thing and they're all acting greedy and desperate to get it. But the characters are just so well done, especially the top three main characters of this movie: the Chris Evans character, the Daniel Craig character, and I don't know the actress's name, but whoever plays Marta, all three of them did an outstanding job on playing their roles. They were really good at acting it out. Daniel Craig's accent is pretty funny sounding in this movie, but I think that it actually works in the end. And I don't think that it was supposed to be taken extremely seriously. I think that part of what makes this movie funny is actually his accent. There are a few jokes that really landed pretty well for me. I think that the script is well written, the dialogue is really good. There aren't any scenes that are like a waste of time that could have been cut out. And for it being 2 hours and 10 minutes, all of that 2 hours and 10 minutes is actual, like, it's actually productive to the storyline and development of the plot. I'm not going to do any spoilers in this video, but I did kind of see the ending coming. I did kind of see it, but at the same time, I was also surprised as well. There were a few twists and turns, and of course, at the final scene was very intense as well when the detective is discovering and sharing who is the actual murderer. There were a few moments in it where this is something that I criticize horror movies a lot for. They are too reliant on jump scares. But this movie actually has a few horror elements in it, although it's not a horror movie in any way. There are just a few horror elements in it where you feel very suspenseful and nervous for the main character. You fear for her safety and you fear that she's going to get falsely accused of the crime that had been committed. And it definitely does a really good job of making you care for the characters that are in this movie. So overall, it was really good. If you haven't watched it, I would highly recommend going on Amazon Prime and watching it. It's probably available in other places as well, but that's just where I happen to have watched it. Overall, on the movie review scale, I'm going to give Knives Out an A minus. It's a super good movie. That's an extremely high grade on the movie review scale. Only really, really good movies get an A minus or higher, and giving it an A minus now ties it with Invincible episodes 1 through 3 and Ford versus Ferrari for the highest grade on the movie review scale so far. That being said, I have only done a movie review on like 10 movies or TV shows so far, so being at the first place isn't like an extremely huge accomplishment, but it's something. So it's a really good movie. Highly recommend it. Thank you everybody for watching this video. Let me know what you guys thought of this movie in the comment section down below if you have seen it. And with that all being said, again, thanks everyone for watching, and I'll see you all in the next one. Peace.